Hello everyone, it's Lallie Napier once again. I wanted to share with you a very special story. It takes a little bit of setup, so please be patient with me. As I'm sure that all of you know, my very favorite color is purple. Purple shirt, purple hair. Here in Canada, because I live in central Ontario, there is quite a lot of snow. It's currently -2 outside and it's raining. Yeah, gotta love Canadian weather. So I have to wear a parka often, and many people have approached me even in the street and said, "Wow, you're wearing a fish." This is the little guy that sits on my parka. He sits right here because he's attached to my zipper at all times. And during the summertime, I wear him on my purse. I even wear him hooked on my pants. He's my fish. His name is Auric Gold Flipper because I'm a huge fan of James Bond and because I'm just a nerd like that. So this is Auric, A-U-R-I-C. And Auric was a gift to me for my birthday last year, for my 39th birthday, from my son. Now this is important to remember for the rest of the story because I'm going to go back in history a little bit. When my son, I'm going to call him Alex because that's what I named him. When Alex was 15, he washed out of high school. He was having trouble concentrating and he couldn't focus, and the teachers were noticing him being distracted in class and things like that. So there was an assumption that he may have had attention deficit disorder or some other mental hiccup, such as that. So we put him on a waiting list to see the only pediatric psychiatric specialist that was available because we live in a very small community where we are. So this guy is a specialist. He does everything via the internet through the OTN network, and he's out of Barrie, which is a 40-minute drive from our house. And it was fine. We didn't mind waiting, but it was an 8-month wait. So during those 8 months, Alex was home. Alex was depressed. Alex was miserable. Alex was borderline self-harming. Alex couldn't go to a dentist appointment. Alex forgot to eat quite often. He was just an absolute emotional and physical wreck and didn't show very much of what was going on his face. This all worked into the next 2.5 years worth of diagnostic testing, MRI, EEG, going to see the psychiatrist, seeing specialists, all these doctor's appointments and tests, and every single thing we did took at least 2 to 3 months wait time before we got the test. Then we have to wait for the results. Then the results have to be discussed. Then the discussion has to come to a decision. Yeah. I can't even imagine how difficult it was for him. For me, it was a living hell. My baby was sick, and I couldn't help him. I couldn't do anything other than wrap my arms around him and tell him that it was going to be okay. Just another little wait. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. So, by the time he was 17 years old, which is about 2.5 years after the whole process began, we had a diagnosis of high-functioning autism and social anxiety disorder. Now, I don't know if you're aware of social anxiety disorder, but it just basically means that if you're in a social setting and you don't have things or people around you that give you comfort, it causes you paralyzing, like literally paralyzing anxiety. His anxiety was so bad it was causing him to have seizures, and they were absence seizures, so he would just stop moving for between 5 and 30 seconds. Or, even more dangerously, if he was doing an activity when a seizure hit, he would keep doing that activity. So there was always the potential that we didn't even know about for him to walk out into traffic, or walk off a cliff, or like literally walk into the lake, because we live near a lake. All of these things, absolutely horrifying, and we have been so very lucky because he has not been harmed long-term by these seizures. When he was 17, we got him on the right kind of medication, and we got him a psychiatrist that was helping him manage his symptoms and teaching him some coping strategies that were specific to the combination of ASD and SAD. ASD, SAD. Ugh. Because the combination of those two things is very rare. It does happen, but it's not common. Yeah, so at 17 years old, my baby, my Alex, he left our house. He walked all the way downtown to the toy store that is on our main strip. It's about, I'd say about a 3.5 kilometer walk. He walked the whole way down there. He picked this fish for me and walked it all the way home again to wrap it and give it to me last year at this time of year for my 39th birthday. I still have not stopped crying about how proud I am of him, because this is an absolutely glorious example of this. Do the thing. Do the thing. If you feel you need help, call somebody. Call your doctor. Wait the wait times. Find the information. Nobody knows what the hell's going on in your head but you. And the only thing stopping you from making your world and your life a more comfortable and happy place is you. Some examples of my own: I put down the knife and picked up the phone and got my diagnosis of bipolar disorder. I graduated high school at age 38. I wrote and published my first novel at age 39. Like, come on, guys. You can do it. I did it. My son, my autistic son, with social anxiety disorder, who could not physically leave the house without me with him, walked 3.5 kilometers away from his mother to get me Auric Gold Flipper for my birthday. This is why this fish will be with me in my grave. This is a magnificent example of not letting you stop you. Do the thing. Screw New Year's resolutions. Who cares? Nobody needs New Year's resolutions. They never work. Resolve to improve yourself. Don't start in a couple of weeks when the New Year's hits. Start now. Make the call. Do the thing. Do the thing. And when you've done the thing, make a video like this. Go on Twitter. Go on Instagram. Go on Facebook. Put it on social media. Hashtag do the thing. Share your success and inspire others to also do the thing. That's another thing that's within you to do. You, by doing one small act, one small thing to either improve your life or someone else's life, it's the ripple effect. Your video will inspire 10 others, and their videos will inspire 10 others. And oh my gosh, the world can actually be changed just this much, which is huge for the world to be changed this much by average, normal people doing something. Do it. That's what my talk was about today. Just do it. Do the thing. And by the way, I just turned 40, and I couldn't be happier. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I love you all. And remember to do the thing and post it.